cup of body coming off us. Tell me when. Don't worry about that.
Give me that. Give me the potatoes, please.
Where lie? Put them in the microwave like that.
Huh?
You put them in the microwave like that?
Yeah.
Them ones.
So, with a drop of water here. Cover it and put it in there for 2 minutes.
Hi.
Hey guys, we're back. So I've been doing my vegetables. Just fancy doing them a bit fancy looking today. And there's a little bit of water in the bottom of the bowl. And this is going to go into the microwave with a saucer, smaller plate on top to seal it. It's going to go in the microwave for 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes, because I don't want them to become soggy. And I'm only using a very small amount of water because I want it to have I want the water to create the steam to cook the carrots without having to drain away any of the goodness of the carrot. So I'm going in for the potatoes and the chicken. The potatoes have been cooking for a little while. So I'm just turning them over because they're nice and crispy on top. I've turned them over now, so I'm going to put them back in there so they can finish browning off. The chickens I've also taken off. Chicken's cooked. Now it's just time for browning.
Tina says she's been waiting anxiously for part 2.
Sorry, Tina. Me hungry now too, girl. I'm just using some of the oil. And this is the beauty of a free-range chicken. You know, when you cook chicken, they let go of so much water that they inject them with. I know the chickens are probably a bit bony looking, but that's a good thing, trust me. It hasn't been injected, it hasn't been force fed to be fattened or whatever. So what the juices at the bottom here is basically the oil. Just moving them around a little bit. Putting this down in the bottom because it's finished cooking.
I thought we were gonna eat.
No.
I'm hungry.
So the Yorkshire pudding batter I made earlier. I'm using a normal muffin tin. And the idea is to put a little bit of oil inside the bottom of the... Just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Okay. Did you cover to the plate? It needs to cover the plate. Hold on, maybe this. This water, yeah. Let that zap for 2 minutes. We can make the gravy because I don't have space to put this in the oven yet. And there's a reason why I lined my grill pan. I'm using a normal grill pan here. Well, normally when you grill, the pan gets really dirty. So I always line the pans and then I put the grill rack on top of it. So when I'm ready to clean up, just pick up everything and dash it in the bin. And it's very minimal washing up that way. Of course, if it tears there, you'll get a few leaks, but that's alright. And what am I doing next?
Gravy.
Chicken. Gravy. Get the flour out there for me, Ray. We have to transfer this chicken.
Got them more.
Whoa! Operation get the chicken out the pan. And don't drop it on the floor. Boy.
Or anything else?
I'm just transferring that there. This goodness in here is what we're after.
Good. Bit.
And I'm going to use a jellied stock. You can buy this in jellied form or you can buy them. Every British house has a Sports Direct cup, they say. Let's put this chicken over here for a minute to rest. Can I have the kettle with the hot water, please? Yeah. Yeah, could you give me the flour?
There you go, madam.
I got the flour ready. Is that like
Amazon
5
delivery.
Kolla get real.
And of course there's somebody at the door. Always.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Cheers.
What would we do without Amazon, eh?
So what did
So
you
I'm
mix
just
in?
dissolving the stock here. And I need the flour. Where's the flour? Because I can't use this. This is glass. If this was a metal pan, I could light the hob and put it on. But in this case, I can't. So, but I'm after this here.
Just use it.
Yeah. If I would light. All this goodness here.
From the chicken pan.
From the chicken pan. Is what we're going to use to form the base of our gravy. And just a little drop of flour, about 2 teaspoons of flour. So I'm just browning the flour with the sauce there. And in goes the stock. Oy.
Don't put too much.
And whatever seasoning you fancy. And because we're Guyanese, pepper goes in everything. I'm gonna put a bit of this onion and garlic and let it cook down. Spoon's getting hot.
Mona, we already made roti. So if you look at Ben Baker Hobbies on YouTube or even on this same Facebook, you'll see the one where we made roti.
An easy way to make your roti flour.
Go on YouTube, look at it on YouTube if you want.
So because I've got some space now, I'm gonna pop this in here. I want this oil to get piping hot.
And is that gonna happen there?
Yes. Potatoes are finishing off nicely while they fight for oven space. This is the plantain, it's finished. Woo! That's hot. So while the gravy is simmering,
What's the plantain there, look?
because they're ripe, I've never seen them do that before. Because they're really ripe plantain, they've obviously expanded in size. That's new to me, because normally we use not so ripe plantain. Little bit of salt to taste. That tastes really good. Let that simmer there. Just pop that over there. Get some of this. Bring Mr. Sweet Potato out. I know Americans are not big on this kind of food except when it's Thanksgiving. And there's our sweet potato.
Cook.
And they're nicely tender, they're not soggy. Yep, even the biggest ones are cooked. Yep, I'm happy with that.
Ashley, you gonna come over for some food or what?
So this is basically our dripping sauce, it's gravy. We cannot have an English dinner without gravy. It's a crime, an absolute crime.
I think I wanna steal something, but I can't steal anything to eat.
So
What time does it finish?
hey, patience. If you want, you can strain this to get to get it nice and smooth. But Straining it just takes away the rusticness of it, I think.
I would have already put some gravy granules in there.
We do use what's basically dried gravy. It's called gravy granules. If we were to add a spoon or two of this to water, it creates the same gravy, and it's actually quite nice. But again, it's, you know, when you need quick things, you have this as backup. So that's nearly finished. Vegetables are coming together now. So the carrots and cauliflower are done. See, they still got a bit of crunch. Cooked, but still crunchy. Perfect. Let's bring the roasties out. It's your potatoes. Just moving the oil pan up a little bit for heat, because I need that oil to get really hot. Let me get my batter out of the oven.
Yeah, in the last video, I don't know who was talking about the fridge. Did you guys see that? Someone was talking about fridge.
Somebody was having a moment. It's okay. Do you remember the Yorkshire pudding batter I made earlier? I should have enough for all 8. How much spoon do I have there? 2, 4, 6, all 12. I should have enough for all 12. This should give me 12 Yorkshire pudding.
So do you just pour that in there?
So this is going to be distributed into those little muffin tins. I'll show you how I'm doing it just now. I think I need to make space.
Okay, move them over.
Okay, hold on. You want to kind of fry back the
No.
the vegetables?
No. Take too long.
No.
That is the best potato.
So I'm taking this off the fire, and I'm going to do a little toss about here, if the fire would light. Just leave that across there for a minute. Yeah. Drop of olive oil. Because the vegetables are already cooked. I mean, they're tasty on their own. Well, I like to just pass them back. Oh, this is hot. In the pan.
Yeah, Karen, I don't know where they came from.
With parsley and paprika. Actually, I shouldn't put that for the kids, because I'll get moaned at. Ah, it's too spicy. This is not being cooked as such, it's just being tossed around.
It's hot in there now.
If you wanted to put some butter in here as well, you're welcome to, but I have got olive oil butter.
Hello, Angela.
And just leave that to sit there for a little bit. It's just olive oil and parsley I've put on the vegetables.
If you have time, you can put your thyme. You can put
Whatever you fancy, really.
your little bits of you know.
Remember, tailoring your food is always do your food to suit you. So my oil is really hot in here now. You can see it's smoking. Looking for the ladle. What do I call this again? I can't remember.
Dal ladle.
Oh, this is hot. And just distribute that in there. You can hear it sizzling. Whoa, fire alarm.
Keep quiet.
Always makes me jump.
We're smoking up the house.
Oh my god.
Dabu, yes, Dabu. Tina.
That's it, dabu. You're right, gal. And they say mouth like a dabu. So I'm just gonna leave this to cook on 160. And they only need about 5 minutes, I think. I can't remember.
Let's see how they're gonna come out then.
Whew!
So the vegetables finished there.
That's hot. So now we can plate up and show you guys. Chicken licking.
You have a big cunt over here. I don't know why you like to set this up.
I don't know. I thought you were staying over here. Kitchen too small. Okay, so Mr. still have you plate up over here.
Sweet potato. What do you want, Ray? You want sweet potato or you want plantain?
Plantain?
Yeah. I don't know.
Of course you're plantain mouth, aren't you?
Tell me, it's on to now. I'm apple juice.
So we got the chicken here. We got some yellow plantain. Or ripe plantain.
Right,
You got your potatoes here, and you got your sweet potatoes there, and you got your vegetables over there. Plate.
What about gravy? There you go. Come on, you butcher the chicken.
You do it now. You can do it.
Oh, this is the messy part. Tuna leg. Remember I said I was
Take
doing
up
it.
your one.
I was cooking the chicken upside down in its belly. I hope this chicken is cooked. It has been in for nearly 2 hours. There we have it.
Nice and juicy.
So it's cooked on the inside. What are you after?
She just told the kids off for making noise.
Think they're hungry. I'm taking out this knuckle because it doesn't look nice.
Okay.
That's there for a minute. Your potatoes. Your sweet potato. bit of Caribbean because you have to have a bit of Caribbean.
Stop licking your finger.
It's tasty. Your lovely crunchy vegetables. And almost forgot the buy for the gal is this goodness that I was putting in earlier. Stuffing. You mustn't have a roast dinner without stuffing.
Who made that lie? You?
No, it's an English law. Just getting some out. This is the stuff that was in the chicken.
What flavor was it again? Onion and
Sage and onion.
sage and onion.
Not black sage where you brush your teeth with. So now we're just waiting for the puddings to raise. I don't want to peep it and show you, but they're raising up nicely there.
So explain what is the Yorkshire pudding a bit more.
And
For
here
those that don't know about
goes
the
the
Yorkshire
gravy.
pudding.
I know, guys, people are very funny about eating wet food, but I promise you, this is good wet food. And there you have it, almost completed. Now we're just waiting on the Yorkshire puddings. Now, if I had used the ready-made ones, they only take 3 minutes in the oven to warm up. But because I obviously made them, they're raising very slowly in there.
So what is this Yorkshire pudding again?
It's
Biscuit?
something that complements British dishes. It is a lot like how you have an American biscuit and gravy, but it's not biscuit and gravy. American biscuit is like it's like our, what's that thing that you like? Scones,
Okay.
but not as sweet. So they bake the biscuits, they make it into like little doughs, and then they roll them out and do starcos, and they bake them as like little rolls then, or biscuit or bread or whatever.
Is that right, guys? Because I don't know.
Yorkshire pudding is, I guess, is a similar version, but I don't know, I guess it's just done differently.
Right, I'm gonna go close to the oven, and you can see them starting to rise up. And if you can see, barely, you can see them trying to get up. It's too foggy in there.
So in the meantime, because you're behind the camera,
Really?
I get the taste. So the potato is very crispy.
When I cook, I give you the taste first. It shouldn't be the other way around. Wicked gal.
That is good roast potato.
You can't compliment your own food, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm my best critic.
Ray, you try it.
Why? It's not safe.
It's not safe.
It's not safe.
It's burnt. I don't eat that.
You don't want sweet potato?
No. I don't
You
know.
want plantain?
No. I want chicken. I want chicken. I want chicken.
Come.
No.
Oh, come on. Why are these things
The
taking
chicken
so long?
skin. Where the chicken skin gone? See, if we had more oven space, we could put that in earlier. We wouldn't be standing around here waiting. Mmm.
Are you gonna say you need a bigger oven now?
Yeah. Can you give me a range?
Yummy chicken.
That is such delicious chicken. Simple seasoning.
Yummy chicken.
And because it's free range, it's so tasty. And if
Yes.
you heard me chopping on the bone earlier, it's because the bone is really hard.
Yes, it's yummy.
Yard fowl.
No,
You're
it's not
eating
yard
your
fowl.
tummy.
But it did look hard because. Okay, they're still white.
Really, I wanted to see.
Oh, I don't want to let all the heat out, Delvin.
Teach me. Need one chicken.
I'm not giving you more because you need to have your dinner. Okay.
How about you take out for them now?
Okay, I'll dish out for the children in the meantime. One says I must feed the children.
I don't want to go yet. I'm not going yet. I'm not eating yet.
No kitchen space, no kitchen space. So I'm gonna spin this chicken over to get the breast.
Kids.
Hmm?
For the kids.
Yeah. The breast, don't be put off by the whiteness. I mean, if you wanted to, you can always,
That's not what I
because you could always take this off, turn it over, and let it brown off as well.
Yeah, but if you bring it off, you make it very dry.
Yes, the danger in that is that you make the meat really dry.
Don't give my son that. He wants a leg.
You know what, let me just cut off a leg first. Thought you want a leg.
You don't really know how to cut chicken.
No,
do you?
you're not the one that does this. Can you come and do this, please? Because I'm making a misery of the chicken. Let the chef do his business there.
I think I want chopper. Yard fowl. Long time I eat a yard fowl. So that's just all in there.
Because the young king likes his chicken bone. Why are you chopping it across like that?
Because that's the part I want to the backbone. It's a one high-end chicken.
The beauty of a free-range chicken, I think I just say this already, is the bones are hard like the normal chicken in Guyana. And that's a good thing. Crystal, eat, eat.
So now you can get to the stuff in there. You know we live on breed food.
As you can tell.
Is there anybody else that live on breed food like us? So one of the
I mean, come on, what's not to like about food? What stopped Priya?
Hmm?
Yes, Ems.
one of the
Karen, you want some? Come, girl. Vic, you coming? Is that Josiah's? That's that Rhea's? Yeah,
No.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's Rhea's. That's enough. Just gravy for her now.
Check them back. Look,
Yeah,
getting
they're
brown.
getting brown now. They're nearly finished.
Check them back right now, please. Look, I can see them getting too brown. see.
So they are brown,
Brown.
but they're still a bit
What?
wet in the middle.
I'm just wet.
Vicky, cooking beef and roast veg.
I've never actually had to turn them over, and they don't want to turn them, so I have to leave them for a few more minutes. Because they're...
Is there not even like one finish? That's it.
Why are we waiting?
Because I got smacked.
How did you make the gravy? Somebody's asking.
Okay, so the gravy, you know when your chicken's roasted in the pan? Where's the pan? I put the pan in the sink. When you take the chicken out of the pan, you've got all that oil and natural fat and natural juices in the pan. If it's a metal pan, like this, well, this is a glass pan, but it's a metal pan, English people just put it on the fire and they add some flour, about 2 or 3 teaspoons of flour. The flour will just thicken it. And then you just brown the flour with the juices. And then you add some stock, a cup of chicken stock or so, and you just boil it. Or you can just, well, I scraped it all out into a saucepan, and then I add the flour to it, and I used a jellied stock pot. You can buy normal fresh stock if you want, and just simmer that for a few minutes. Oh, I did add parsley and onion and garlic, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the flour acts as a thickener, and the base, the rest of the juices left behind by the chicken acts as the flavor, as well as the what am I talking? As well as the stock pot. I'm getting hungry, so I'm thinking about food.
She's beeping again.
I'm beeping again.
Be patient. The Yorkshire pudding will taste nice.
Yeah, you need to turn them over.
I've turned one over. Oh, in front of the oven is hot.
And we're waiting.
What's wrong with you?
But I see myself. Oi!
I think she's hungry.
Food, food, glorious food. The old school grater by the window. Yes, it is. Right in the corner there.
Sorry, if we keep washing those puddings.
Which video did we do? Oh, we did a video a couple days ago when you made Solara.
You want
We
to fight?
actually use it.
You want to give him out now?
Yeah.
I can beat him with this, can I?
Pie.
Police not take long for each, you know. This
Alright.
not Guyana.
Clap it with this side. This feels like a beat that's going to wash clothes. Bang! Okay. Oh yeah. But babe, it needs screwing. Look, it's loose.
That thing I use once every 5 years.
I brought this grater back from Guyana when I first went back in 2007, I think it was. And I think it's only been used twice. It's one of them things you accumulate. But you know what I'd like to get my hand on? Just for ornament, an old-fashioned rice sifter. Well, Nani,
Them
wait.
rice good over here and they get dust.
No, I don't want to use it. I just want it as an ornament in the house.
Wait a minute. What?
And I'd love to get my hand on a masala brick, though I don't think I'll use it as well. I like sentimental thing. Okay.
This is the longest roast dinner in history.
And this is why people don't cook these things all the time.
Because you wake it up.
Oh, the oven is hot. So they've risen to the challenge. Give me a plate, Rhea.
It's a big one.
Yeah. Now it's just a case of fish.
They look a bit
fishing them out.
Yeah.
They look a bit wary.
Or being in love.
I'm sure they would taste good.
Well, they are not store bought.
At least.
They weren't made by a machine. Oops. Very crispy. And I have to say, these are the most crispiest I've actually ever made them. Whoa.
Dolly, come in.
They usually accompany a roast dinner like that. Whee! Of course, doing this live means there's delay in everything. And there you have it. You have to have Yorkshire pudding and dinner. If not, it's not a roast dinner for me. And that's it, guys.
There you have it.
My
A
roast
drop
dinner.
of gravy, just because it complements it really nicely. Here you go, child. You must eat.
I wanted the update.
Here you go. Go have your dinner. Sai!
Ah.
Careful, careful. Saya! Come for your food, please.
Thank you, Tina. What are you doing?
Go and eat your dinner, please.
Ooh.
Don't spill it. You know you're still alive, right? Don't spill.
Everybody's seen your face when you see food.
Okay. That's it, guys. Don't forget to add the chicken to your shopping list when you go to the market today. And make sure you look back at what we've done. I know it's a bit full on, but I promise you it's worth it. It's really, really delicious. So you single ladies, when they're cooking for the guy, try this. Tell them Mrs. B say this is the food to the heart. Right.
See you guys.
I'll go and eat in peace. I'll be back again soon.
Remember to follow Ben Baker Hobbies on YouTube and Facebook. Bye.
Bye, guys.